Happy Friday, Elizabeth.
Happy Friday.
It's Friday again.
I like that.
Good game, good game.
Oh my God.
Who's that? Is that Bruce? Anyway, is that Bruce Forsyth?
Or was.
She's dead. Bruce there. Anyway, this week, Liz, this week, it's still a million degrees. I think. This week is our favourite. Good old fish finger butter.
Marvellous.
So we've got hake. Hurrah! For another hake.
There it is.
Hake fillet, breadcrumbs, a little bit of a batter mix, which I'll tell you what's in it. Some nice crusty bloomer. Then we're going to make a tartar sauce with mayo, mint, parsley, dill, capers, gherkins, spring onion, and frozen peas.
What sounds nice.
They're not frozen now, obviously.
Yeah.
Bit of lettuce. Anyway, so how to get a finger out of a fillet of hake. So I'm going, that's obviously thicker than that end. So that's this end, I'm just going to do 2. Yeah?
Yep.
So these will be a similar weight. And I'm just going to put it on there, I'll explain why in a minute.
Okay.
Should we do 1 or 2 fillets? Should I do another one?
Yeah, still another one.
Okay. So this one, just look at the size of the fish, and obviously this end's always a little bit thicker. So I always go less on these because it will give you the same weight of fish.
Yeah,
That makes sense, doesn't it?
it does.
So, what I'm doing now is I'm just drying it. So you want the fish as dry as you can. Now, another tip is to cut them, put them in the fridge, and don't put any cling film on them. So the air in the fridge will dry. If you want to dry out a piece of meat, I mean, meat's amazing. I was done at home. Supermarket meat, open it up, leave it in the fridge for 3 or 4 days just to dry. But fish is really good. Day before, a few hours before.
Never knew that.
Yeah, just get nice and dry. So they're nice and dry, look. And I'm just going to... So in here we've just got flour, self-raising flour, pinch of baking powder, salt and pepper. Single cream consistency. We've done this before, haven't we? So we're going to go... Just make sure there's no blue roll on your... If there is, Liz, just
fine.
you're fine. That's yours. Mine's definitely not the ones with blue roll on. Just... Oh! Obviously, to use a proper kitchen roll, not what we've done. Right. So your single cream consistency, and you've got 1 wet, 1 dry hand. These are just normal breadcrumbs, they're not fancy Japanese stuff, they're just standard breadcrumbs. Now you can pimp your breadcrumbs up, you could put some herbs in there, you could put some smoked paprika in there, but we're going trad today. We're going trad.
Okay.
Old school, that's what we're going. So you want the fish to be coated in the batter, obviously, otherwise you're going to have bits where it's not completely breaded. And we are pan frying in a decent amount of oil, so obviously be very careful with this. I have been told that some schools have got deep fat fryers, so what I will be doing is deep fat frying where possible.
Okay.
So if you go in with your first one, look, it's not overly hot, but it's not cold. If it doesn't do anything, then you know the fat's not hot enough. If it absolutely goes mental, just pull it off the heat for 30 seconds. But you kind of got, you know, inch oil in there, so they're almost submerged in the oil, look. And as you put them in, obviously the heat will go down in the pan.
Yes.
You can almost, as you cook them, you know, 1 in, 1 out type thing. A couple of portions in there, won't we? 1 more in there, look. The more you, I know it sounds weird, but the more you kind of drop it in and a little bit, the more likely you are that the fat's going to splash back and you are going to burn yourself. So the fat is not going to come up and attack you.
No.
Yes, it's hot. Yes, you need to be safe. But if you just kind of, let me just try and, I'm multitasking there, look at that, washing my hands. So if I move that, look, if I go in here, see, I can go in at that pace and it'll be absolutely fine, yeah? You just, we'll leave them to do their thing. That oil, I mean, if you are deep frying, you want to be deep frying at sort of 175, 180.
Okay.
You can do them in the oven, you can do them in your air fryer.
Ooh,
if you wanted to, yeah. So onto tartar sauce. I mean, I like spring onions because I like the bite, but it's personal preference when it comes to tartar. But we're doing a minted pea tartar sauce. So we've either got small bowls or huge bowls. There's nothing in between. So what I'm doing with the peas, I've just sort of cooked these. I'm just going to squeeze any excess water out because I don't want my tartar sauce to go really thin.
No.
And it doesn't matter if you crush them a little bit. Got that?
Yeah.
Is that boring?
No.
Is it not?
Never.
It looks boring to me.
It's making something delicious. It's never boring.
We don't know yet, do we? So all your herbs. Again, I've got, like I said, parsley. What else have I got? Parsley, dill, mint.
Yes.
I'm not going to be too fine with them. I like green bits in my tea.
Good job.
I had a fish finger sandwich Tuesday. You still there? Gherkins. I think gherkins and capers are essential.
Yeah, I do.
In tartar sauce, but the rest is optional. If you wanted it a bit spicy, you could use some, the sort of pickled jalapenos.
Oh yeah.
They're really nice. What else could you put in there? Come on, think.
So if the kids recreate this at home for the parents, they could spice it up a bit
Yeah.
for them.
I'm not sure you can buy ready chopped gherkins. Can you?
What, sorry?
Ready chopped
I
gherkins?
don't think so. You can buy the little crinkle ones like that famous takeaway place.
Oh,
You'll have to say them.
can you?
Yeah, you can buy those.
I like the smaller capers, so you don't have to chop them, but these are a bit bigger, so we'll just, again, we'll hack through them. Now this is going to be the difficult bit, trying to get mayonnaise into that small bowl. I mean,
Good luck.
I need salt, bit of pepper, and now we're going to go for it. It's not going to happen, is it, Liz? Is it going to happen? Is it going to... How much is going to go over? Oh, got it. Cracked it. Oh, nearly.
Obviously, if you don't want this much, you can just use smaller quantities.
Yeah, this will last like a good week, but we're obviously feeding about 90 people here today. We just keep rocking up as we think we're doing a video. The bus just came past, he pulled off, said, I've heard you're doing fish finger sandwich today, get in the queue. So it's not very mayonnaisey, there's quite a lot in there, I quite like it quite chunky. You don't want tons of mayonnaise and no substance to your tartar.
Now it's got a bite.
That's it. But you've got that, look. Lovely. Yeah?
Very good.
Didn't spill that much, did we?
She's still doing its thing.
Yeah, so again, I'm not touching that. I'm just going to leave it to do its thing. I might turn them halfway through, but turn that up a little bit. That's that. Lettuce.
Yeah.
Do you want lettuce in?
Yes, please.
See, what I would buy normally is the little gem lettuce. Because what I find is when you put the lettuce in a fish finger sandwich, it all falls out. So
very true.
I'm going to try and recreate the sort of size of a gem lettuce. We're not wasting that. Or people start telling me I'm
No,
wasting
I think we're very good here for not wasting things.
So then I'm going to go like that, look, and the root's still on. I'm going to like that and like that. So what happens then is you can layer it between your fish finger. You see what I mean? So it's the same size as a fish finger. Bit of salt on your lettuce, bit of pepper. That's ready to go. Got a bit of green on me bread, not my tooth. We're running out of space here, Liz. We're running out of space. Come on, move. So I'm left-handed, so shall I do it like that?
Yeah, and what do you want me to go to the other side?
No.
Is that tricky?
I mean, I won't cut myself, I promise. I mean, you've got to go doorstop, haven't you? Soft white
It doesn't
bread.
make you jawry while you're eating it. You've not done it
Yeah,
right.
soft white bread has to be. Should we do one up? Let's just do one. Should we do two up? Should we do two up?
Yeah.
I mean, if we do more than 5, we need another loaf. Any more than 5, you need 2 loaves. Right. Base, lid. Sounds like Tommy Cooper, doesn't it? So I'm just going to go in, look. they're blipping away nicely, getting nice and golden. And again, just, you know, I get people get a bit scared, and I get it's hot. It is hot, but if you're nice and
Yeah, slow and
careful,
gentle.
yeah. Or the Italians say piano, piano. Did you know that? Can I turn that one? Oh. Oh no. That's it. Cut. That's it. Right. So let's build the bases. Bit of veg in there as well. This is relatively. No, it's not. This.
I think the white bread, probably not so
White bread.
lots of mayo.
Loads of mayo. Deep fried fish.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah, it's Friday. I mean, I'd have a side of chips with it.
Yeah, same.
Curry sauce. We have just tried, haven't we, our mushy pea fritters.
Yes, coming soon.
Minted mushy pea fritters, let me tell you. They are
They're very good.
sensational, aren't they?
They're very good.
So on our new menu, we're doing loads of new stuff on the menu. We've got, what other stuff we're doing, Liz? Come on. We're doing soft shell crab.
Oh yes.
We're doing squid coming back.
Yeah.
The squid is returning.
The
Return of the
prawns.
squid. Yeah. Breadcrumb prawns. What else are we doing? Stuff. Smoked haddock leek and potato chowder.
Ooh.
That's coming on.
Oh, that sounds good.
So, I'm just going to take these out now because they're cooked. Let it drain. Get kitchen roll. And how many, what are you saying? 3 or 4 each? 3? 4?
3.
5. Why did I just go up there? 7. 7 fish fingers per portion. Maybe 4. 3, 4.
3. Well, 3 for me, I think will be more than enough.
That's hot.
Yeah.
Right, so there we go, look. Leave them to drain. And we'll build, should we just, let's just start here, look. 1, sorry Liz, let me just grab my lettuce. And then go, see you got the lettuce doesn't all fall out everywhere.
Very clever.
Do you see what I've done?
Never honestly would have thought of that.
Like that, look.
Just pick it up and it all just ends up on your plate.
Yeah.
You try and cram it back in again.
Yeah,
It's very good.
like that. One more bit of lettuce. I mean, you could actually char grill the lettuce if you wanted to.
Fancy.
You getting one more in the corner? Should we get one more in the corner?
Marvellous.
That looks good, doesn't it?
Does.
Lid on. Well, it's good enough to eat, doesn't it? Well, let's go again then. So we go that, that. It's like doing a jigsaw, isn't it?
Do you love jigsaw?
Do you?
Yeah, I think secretly I'm, well not even secretly, I'm just 80 years
Weird.
old really. Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, that's it out loud.
And really weird.
I didn't say it out loud, did I? Sorry.
Very relaxing.
Yeah, you're eating this and go for a nap.
Yeah.
Right then, dead easy. But we have done a little bit different to it, haven't we? This week's hurrah for Hake is a classic fish finger sandwich.
That looks very good. Nice one, chef.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.